Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, my student. Now we learn English about storytelling. So before I read the story, I want to explain first what is storytelling. Definition of storytelling in teaching. Storytelling is a teaching technique that uses stories as the main medium to deliver learning materials to students. The stories can be in the form of historical narratives, fictional stories, real life experiences, or moral tales that are related to the learning objective. This technique not only conveys information but also helps students engage emotionally and imaginatively in the learning process. Purpose and benefit storytelling. Number 1, improve students' understanding of learning materials in a meaningful and contextual way. Number 2, increase students' motivation and interest in learning because stories make lessons more engaging. Number 3, develop students' language skills, especially listening and speaking and vocabulary. In addition, storytelling helps build students' character, critical thinking skills, and emotional connection between teachers and students. Next, advantage and disadvantage of storytelling. Advantage. Number 1, increases students' motivation and interest. Number 2, makes learning more enjoyable and meaningful. Disadvantage, equips good storytelling skills from the teachers and needs careful preparation. Nah, sekarang setelah Ibu membacakan apa itu storytelling dan apa kekurangan dan kelebihan dari storytelling ini, Ibu akan membacakan satu kisah cerita. Jadi setelah Ibu membacakan cerita ini, kalian Ibu bagi dua kelompok. Ini kelompok 1 dan ini kelompok 2. Setelah itu tugas kalian buatkan pesan moral dari cerita apa yang telah Ibu bacakan tersebut. Oke? Ibu bacakan dulu ya. The hardest wallet. One day, a young boy named Arif was walking home from school. On the side of the road, he saw a brown wallet lying on the ground. Curious, Arif picked it up and opened it. Inside the wallet, he found some money and an identity card. For a moment, Arif thought about keeping the money. He could buy his favorite snack or a new notebook. However, he remembered his teacher's words. Honesty is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Arif decided to find the owner of the wallet. The address on the identity card was not far from his house. When he arrived, he knocked on the door. An old man opened it with a worried face. "Sir, is this your wallet?" Arif asked politely. The old woman looked surprised and relieved. "Yes, it is. I lost it this morning." "Thank you so much," he said with a smile. The old man offered Arif some money as a reward, but Arif refused it. "I'm happy to help," he replied. The day Arif walking home with a full heart, he realized that being honest made him feel happier than having money. Nah, dari Ibu bacakan satu cerita kisah tentang dompet yang hilang. Jadi, tugas kalian yang seperti Ibu sebutkan tadi, buatkan pesan moral yang ada di dalam cerita tersebut. Ibu kasih waktu kalian 10 menit. Nanti Ibu akan duduk kelompok mana yang akan membacakan tulisan moralnya terlebih dahulu. Silakan. Oke, waktunya sudah habis. Ibu akan tunjuk kelompok mana yang akan membacakan pesan moralnya terlebih dahulu ya. Kelompok 2 coba dibacakan pada kelompok ini dan Ima, tolong dibacakan pesan moralnya.
Baik, baik, jadi pesan moral yang telah kami sampaikan dari sampai dengan ini, yaitu melakukan hal yang benar meskipun tidak ada yang melihat atau tidak ada keuntungan pribadi yang membutuhkan karakter yang baik. Harus memilih mengembalikan dompet karena ia memiliki tanggung jawab moral. Sikap ini mengajarkan siswa untuk menjadi pribadi yang bertanggung jawab dan dapat dipercaya dalam kehidupan sehari-hari.
Oke, thank you ya kelompok 2. Kelompok pertama. Selanjutnya kepada kelompok 2 dibacakan. Oke, silakan.
Sambalnya adalah honesty brings inner peace and happiness. Out of bread, didn't earn and money. People part of having done the right thing is teaches students that happiness doesn't always come from material success, but from an honest attitude and a good person. Jadi, kejujuran membuat seseorang merasa tenang dan bahagia dari dalam hati. Walaupun Ari tidak mendapatkan uang, dia merasakan bangga karena telah melakukan hal yang benar. Ini mengajarkan siswa bahwa kebahagiaan sejati tidak selalu berasal dari benda, tapi dari sikap jujur dan hati nurani yang baik.
Baik, terima kasih kepada kelompok 2 yang sudah membacakan pesan moralnya. Jadi sampai di sini Ibu akan mengajarkan kalian. Mohon maaf jika ada kesalahan kata maupun sikap. Thank you for all. That's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.